We're pretty much into award season now. The nominations for the 22nd Annual Critics' Choice Awards, and we're leading off with La La Land, which is leading the way.
City of stars, are you shining just for me?
The musical Romance receiving 12 nominations, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor for Ryan Gosling, Best Actress for Emma Stone, and then also the sci-fi drama Arrival, which was terrific, and that has a lot of nominations, and that indie film Moonlight, each receiving 10 nominations, Arrival and Moonlight. So it's exciting stuff.
Yeah,
Crystal Allen.
a couple of heavyweights there. We'll see how it all turns out. Okay, we have another preview of the Victoria's Secret fashion show before you see them hit the runway on your TV screens. You know that familiar face? That's Kendall Jenner, who was rocking the runway, doing her thing. Also, Bella Hadid making her debut on the legendary runway. They're pretty besties. I think they're pretty good friends there. Yeah. And she strutted in lingerie embellished with crystals and iconic angel wings with her sister Gigi and a host of other models. Lady Gaga, The Weeknd, and Bruno Mars also performing at the show. By the way, that show will be televised December 5th. Speaking of Lady Gaga, calling for more love and kindness, saying that fame and fortune are not really the center of happiness. The Grammy Award-winning singer was in London to give an intimate performance for a group of fans in a giant snow globe on the rooftop of a shopping mall. That's pretty cool. She told British media at the event that she would continue to, quote, protect the social progress in the United States, but that kindness should be above anything else.
Money and being a celebrity has been put on a pedestal in a way that it truly doesn't deserve, because it's not really at the center of happiness. What is at the center of happiness is family and friendship and love and kindness.
I'd say that's a good message. Well, at the start of November, Lady Gaga notched her 4th chart-topping album as her rock-infused record, Joanne, debuted at the top of the weekly Billboard 200 album chart.
Well, speaking of Lady Gaga, let's focus on the year in music. We know Joanne was a big hit for her, and right now we're bringing in Shannon Cook with Spotify to talk about what everyone was streaming. Shannon, thank you for being here, and out of the gate, let's start with the person who was streamed the most in the year 2016, at least up until now. What date is it? It's December 2nd.
Right. Well, it was Drake, the rapper from Toronto. He had a banner year this year. His music streamed more than 4.7 billion times on Spotify, if you can get your head around that. He also had the most streamed song of the year, which is One Dance, and he had the most streamed album on Spotify. I think his strategy of constantly releasing music is really working. He doesn't give us a chance to forget about him.
Oh, and he was terrific when he performed over at the T-Mobile Arena during the whole iHeart Music Festival. He was so good to see in person. All right, so he takes care of the guys live for now. Yeah, he's an amazing performer. Let's focus on the women, especially coming off of Lady Gaga news. But I have a feeling that Lemonade is going to play heavily into this one.
Actually, no, Beyonce didn't make our list. We don't have Lemonade on Spotify. She hasn't given it to us. She's kept it as a Tidal exclusive. However, our most streamed artist is Rihanna. Rihanna is a huge hit with Spotify listeners. She was our most streamed female artist last year in 2015. And again this year. It doesn't matter if she's not releasing albums or not really releasing new music. She always does well with our listeners. And this year she released a fantastic album called Anti and had a huge hit, which was also a collaboration with Drake called Work.
And maybe Beyonce should release her stuff to you, because I just saw that Rihanna trounced her in earnings this past year, making more than $10 million than Beyonce, which we know is the queen of all things cash. So even though Beyonce has snubbed you, Shannon Cook, we thank you for your time this morning and Spotify. Appreciate it and look forward to having more talks with you in the future about what was trending this past year. Have a good one. Thank you.